Hello everyone, I hope you're enjoying the Little Stars premiere event today. I'm Nick Sharratt and I've been illustrating Jacqueline's books for almost 25 years. And the very first book I illustrated was the story of Tracy Beaker all those years ago. And the very latest book is this one, Little Stars, which is the 5th book in the Hetty Feather series. And in this book, Hetty Feather is growing up fast. She's a young woman now, and she and her very best friend Diamond have embarked on a life in the theatre, and they're having all kinds of adventures there. And today I'm going to show you how to draw Diamond. Okay, so I'm going to start off with Diamond's face. And the very first thing I'm going to draw is her tiara. Now, Diamond is a young girl who looks very young for her age, and when she's working in the theatre, she wears a fairy costume, so she looks like a little fairy. And on the top of her head, she wears a silver tiara with jewels in it. Not real jewels, paste jewels. But it's very twinkly and sparkly. And before I draw her face, I'm going to draw her hair as it falls down either side of her face. She's got lots and lots of gold curls. She's a blonde girl. And now I can draw her chin. And now I'm going to draw her features. She has a delicate little nose, 2 eyes and eyebrows, and then she has a little mouth like that. And before I draw the rest of her hair, I'm going to draw the top of her dress so that her hair can fall down her back. So the collar of her dress is like this. It's kind of like a scalloped shape. Like that. And her sleeves are sort of a bit like petals, 2 petals coming out like that. Okay, and then her dress has a sash, a sparkly sash that sits around quite high up on her body like that. And I think I can draw the rest of her hair now, so let's draw it cascading down her back that side and flowing down on that side too. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to draw is the rest of her dress, which has this kind of scallopy edge. It's in several layers. It's in 4 layers of material. And that's 2 of the layers done.
Careful with the hat.
And there's the 3rd layer, 1 more, 4 layers of white material. And now I'm going to draw her arms. I'm going to draw this arm going straight down like this. I made the thumb a little bit shorter than the fingers. So that's one arm. And the other arm is going to be holding a wand later on, so I'm going to bend that arm outwards like that. Now, drawing this hand is a bit more tricky because she's got to be grasping the rod of the wand. So first of all, I'm going to draw her thumb, and then the 4 fingers curved round like that. And I think I'm going to actually add the wand at this stage. So the wand, and then I can draw the rod coming down like that. star on the top of it, a 5-pointed star. There you are, 5-point star. And you can just add a little bit more of the rod at the bottom of her hand like that, so it looks like she's grasping it firmly in her hand. Now I'm going to draw her legs, and I'm going to draw the back of her leg with a slight curve in it to show her calves, and her foot pointing out to the side. She's wearing little sort of ballet pump type shoes, and her other leg I'm going to make slightly more angled like that, so it's almost a bit like a dancer's pose perhaps. She's a very good dancer and acrobat. And the next thing I'm going to do is finish off her hair, so I can now draw the bottom edge of her hair going behind her shoulders. And her costume also includes some wings, as she's a fairy, so I'm going to draw her wings. Her hair falls in front of her wings, and the wings are in 4 sections, so I'm just doing the bottom sections now. And she looks like she could be floating in space there, so I'm going to put a little shadow underneath her feet to anchor her to the ground. So if you've got a pencil, you could do this quite lightly. I've only got a felt tip pen, so I'm going to just make some marks like that. And I think to emphasise the fact she's standing on the ground, I'm going to add a horizon. So I'm going to draw a straight line running across the page like that. And I think we're nearly there. Maybe add a few lines to her dress there. And what I need to do now is make her wand and sash and tiara look sparkly. Now I'm just going to do dots to indicate a bit of sparkle, but if you've got a silver felt tip pen or a silver crayon or even some silver glitter, that would really make your picture sparkle. Make her wings glittery too. And her sash is made of a sparkly silvery fabric. So I think that is Diamond finished. Here's how my versions turned out. How did you get on with your own versions? I hope you had fun drawing her and have a great time with the rest of the event.